Howdy everybody, it's Justin. Once again playing Final Fantasy XII. You'll be seeing me playing this for the foreseeable future. I'm just grinding away and I'm having a blast. With just the first character for no reason. My goal is to try to beat that T-Rex at the beginning of the game. When you saw me being eaten in the last videos by the T-Rex, I'm gonna try to kill it. I'm kidding. Anyway. So I'm in a good mood right now because today, or at least when this goes up, the Lord is saying for you today to rejoice. Rejoice. Again, I say rejoice. You know, we have so much to be thankful for. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, I'm an American and that, you know, even our homeless are like, you know, pretty hefty and are not missing a meal sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, we live in this ridiculously prosperous country. So even the poor here are rich compared to the rest of the world. If you make $14,000 a year, you're in the top 14% of the world. So, but in any case, there is so much to discount in terms of what you have versus what you are trying to attain, because the way that the body and the mind and flesh works really is that it's always trying to attain and gain more. So I'm going to kind of give an analogy for what I'm playing right now. And I can, for example, kill a number of these werewolves things right here. I can kill a bunch of those things and be looking for a specific item drop. So I'm looking for a specific item drop and everything, and I'm not getting the item that I want. So I'm so focused in on getting the item that I want that I don't notice that I'm actually prospering in terms of other equipment, in terms of other items, in terms of other drops that are not quite as rare as the super rare drop I'm looking for, but still nonetheless going to be very, very useful on my journey. So there's something to be thankful about with that. It's like, hey, I'm getting some more equipment. I'm prospering in what it is that I am doing on my journey, and I should not have a problem with that. So this is the part of rejoicing in which I think that we don't really grasp in our lives. We don't count the blessings that we have. So I mean, your health is like your greatest wealth, and a lot of us have that, and then we're still mad about, you know, something else. So you just gotta really be intentional about focusing in on the fact that, hey, I'm still here. There's still a future. As a believers in Christ, you know, we can speak a future in because we're talking about the promises of God. So we can speak to our future and say that, Lord, you said this, and He will honor that word, because He stops being God if He doesn't honor what He says. That's how the whole Bible is written. The whole Bible can only be written the way that it is simply because He honored what He said all those generations ago, or the next generation, or whatever those generations may be. He honors what He says. So therefore, if you put Him on the spot about that kind of stuff, you know, it's like, hey, either I'm misunderstanding, which could be a possibility, or, you know what I'm saying, what you're saying is false. And I don't think, and you don't lie, God. You've never lied to me before, so what's up? And that sounds like an arrogant thing to do, but no, he's like, taste and see that the Lord is good. It's like, come at me. Do you believe? Your belief and your confession are so very powerful. So rejoice in the fact that you're in the body and that your future doesn't have to be your circumstances right now. Speak to it. Speak to it. Your belief and your confession affects everything. It affects your salvation, where you're going to go for eternity. Those who believe and confess that Jesus is Lord shall be saved. And so it's like, hey, if belief and confession are that powerful, then can't they do something just for my little temporal future right now if something like that affects my eternity? So rejoice in that. Rejoice in the finished work of God. Rejoice in what you do have versus looking around for everything that you don't have, because you can not have a lot of things, you know, because once again, the flesh is not tameable. You know, you can die to it. You can, but you got to really focus in on actually saying that, hey, stop it. And no, I am going to do this, and really taking dominion over your own flesh and body and saying that no, 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 this is the direction that we're going, and I'm not accepting anything else. Deal with it. This is why we fast. Dang, he just got murdered. This is why we fast, because we are attempting to say, flesh, no, I'm not going to indulge in you this way. It breaks up the indulgence of the flesh. So if the indulgence of the flesh is to keep on wanting more and 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 being mad at the fact that we don't have it quite yet, then, you know, we might want to go ahead and be very, very intentional about saying that, no, I have this, I have this, I have this, thank God I have this, thank God this didn't happen. Sometimes it's about what didn't happen. That's what you can be thankful for and be rejoicing about. You know, so there's so many things to be thankful for and to rejoice over and to have fun with and all these things. And we see, for example, little kids who live in dirt streets out there in another part of the world. They live out there in dirt streets and everything, and they are just playing soccer and having a ball. They're rejoicing. So there's always something to play with. There's always some kind of fun to have. There's always people to rejoice with and everything. So just rejoice and be settled in that, and thank God for all the things that he has given you and blessed you with, and the fact that you can speak to your tomorrow and you can say that, you know what, I am going to have a better day. Why? Because the promises of God are still active, and that I can begin to move towards those promises and fulfill the things that he's asking me and wanting me to do, and be on his plan rather than be on the plan of looking back at what I don't have. So rejoice, have fun, have a blast, play a video game for a little while or something, but have fun. That's my time, guys. You can support me on Patreon, which is going to be a link in the description. That's going to be some other things you can support me on as well. God bless you, loves and hugs, and ta-ta! Woo! Thank you once again to my Patreon supporters. It means so much to me. Just look at them. Just look at these people. Just look at it.